Hello guys, this is going to be another Gears of War 3 commentary by Dizzle. This is going to be a Wingman on checkout. I have never really done a Wingman match commentary and put it on YouTube yet, so you guys can look forward to seeing a lot more because this is my main game type. But hopefully I can be able to show you guys some strategies as I'm playing. So as you can see, we got the execution or the war zone or just pretty much the regular spawn. So what we do is we wait it out. Normally we don't rush in to find the nearest teammates and fight them, because in Wingman it's really an all-out brawl about, it's just pretty much the survival of the fittest. So if we were to just rush in and, you know, fight the first teammates that we see, chances are we're going to get shot in the back, or some other catastrophe is going to happen where the factors of another team will ruin our chances of being victorious towards the first team that we first engaged in. So normally we just try to wait it out and be the teams that flank, or be the teams that strategically move around the map and wait for everything to settle down, and then we fight the last team that's standing. Because we're just, you know, I'll say that we're really good as individual and we're really good as a team player. So us as a team, we try our best to just fight the last team that's there, and we usually always win the round. So as you can see, that as soon as I start taking damage, I usually try to retreat as fast as possible, because I'm not gonna try to fight back the guy while I'm really hurt. Because usually when someone hears gunshots, they start running over there like, ooh, free kill. So I try to be the person that's always watching the battlefield, as opposed to the person that's in the battlefield. So as you can see right here, we're pretty much fighting the last team on the map and in the round right now. So this is basically to our favor. So I'm gonna run back and see if I can find some more digger launcher ammo, and then there is digger launcher ammo. Because really, guys, the digger launcher is an inconsistent weapon, in the sense that you're not guaranteed a kill at all the senses. So as you can see right here, my teammate got killed. I'm left in a 2v1, but this is a digger launcher's perfect situation right here. I down the guy with the pistol, and then his teammate has to come and revive him, and then he shows off a digger launcher. It's going to get there before they're both up. Easy double kill. So the digger launcher is really good for if you down someone and you shoot it over there, because you're guaranteed the kill from the dude that's down, but if his teammate comes running over there for the revive, you got yourself 2 kills. Or the digger launcher is very good if you see a fight going on and none of them really, their awareness levels are low. You just fire the digger launcher in that area, you're most likely going to get a kill, because no one really knows that it's coming, because they're busy firing off their lancers or their nashers or whatever weapon they may be firing off at the time. Also, in this game, the spotting feature, where you pretty much aim at someone and you click the left thumbstick. I don't think I'm really doing it that much in this specific gameplay, but I think because this is one of the older Wingman matches, I have a lot more coming up. But I've pretty much grown a habit of doing it, because it's really a very good tactical and strategical feature, in the sense that once you spot out an enemy, suppose you really can't call out exactly where his location at. Oh god, I can't even talk right now. Where his location is at the specific moment, you could just click on the left thumbstick. His teammate would see exactly where the enemy is, so his teammate and you will know how to strategically, you know, maneuver around the map to approach him effectively and not get killed, because you know where his location is. I greatly recommend you guys that you do that a lot. Just do it like every time you see an enemy. Just make it a habit to just spot him out. You don't even know how helpful that can be. There was so many times where I spotted out an enemy, and then my buddy here didn't see the enemy because it was smoke, but he saw the blue or the red tag above, just floating in midair, and he knows where to fire at, because that's where the enemy is. So yeah, the spotting feature in this game is freaking amazing, and it's balanced. It's not unbalanced in the sense that that you're giving out the opponents a location. It's because basically not many of us know how to call out specifically for every different location. So just spotting out someone is like the equivalent of calling them out, because you're giving out their location. But this time everyone has the opportunity to call out, especially those who don't have mics and stuff like that. So my teammate's dead here. Every time my teammate is dead, you really want to try to limit the amount of times that you try to run out there and battle. You want to be the guy who's always watching the battlefield. You want to always be the guy who roams the perimeter of the map. As you can see, I'm roaming the perimeter. I'm on the outside edges of the map. You don't want to be in the middle when you're by yourself because you're just going to be an easy kill. That's just pretty much for any wingman situation. Even if you have a teammate, you don't want to be the team in the middle. Always roam the perimeter of the map and watch the battlefield. As you can see right now, there's Dizzy right here. He has everything like set up, nades all over the place. So you know what? Like I said, I'm going to roam the perimeter of the map. He comes out hard aiming his sawed off. I don't know why, but the Lancer does its work. The Lancer is really an effective assault rifle in this game around. It's like the equivalent of having Host Lancer in Gears of War 2. Like, a lot of people underestimate the Lancer's ability to down you, especially with actives. You're just going to get down so quickly. The Retro Lancer is just a freaking cannon up close. It replaces the Gnasher, really. If you know how to maneuver, wall bounce, and strafe and all of that, I mean, it's not going to be always 100% effective because if a Gnasher user knows how to aim, he can take you down faster than the Retro can because you're blind firing or hip firing, some may say, and your recoil is all over the place. But if you aim at a Gnasher rusher, he's gone. It's over. It is pretty much over for that guy. As you can see, this guy is trying to run away from me. I'm going to stun him with an ink. I don't know where you're running, guy. Just get the Lancer. Go down. Just having a nice clean death. I don't know why he was running away from me. But the ink grenade, as you can see in that situation, is freaking... I love the ink grenades, though, because without that stunning ability, the ink grenades would pretty much, I would say, be a useless grenade. Because, one, the damage radius of the ink itself is fairly low, and it's fairly ineffective because anyone could just run out of it and just get away from it. It's not as effective as it was in Gears 2, so the ability to stun someone now if they're in the radius, and the radius is actually further than the actual ink radius itself. So it's really good against sawed-off shotgun campers. It's good against anyone who camps, and it's really, really good against those who have power weapons, such as the boom shot. The boom shot in this game is ridiculously overpowered. Really, I wouldn't really say it's overpowered. I would say it's just ridiculously powerful. I mean, I know it's shooting rockets and it should have that much power, but I'm on Epic. At least like take out one rocket, because like you don't even need to really aim at the enemy. All you gotta do is just really aim at the floor or the walls or the objects that they're near, and you get yourself a kill and all that. But the ink grenades is really effective against people who are wielding the boom shot, because if they're trying to rush you, which they most likely are because they know they have a very powerful weapon in their hands, you can just stun them, Lancer them down, and get yourself a kill. Or you can at the very least, you can fend them off by stunning them. So right now I'm in a situation where I have to push this guy and Lancer him down, and then he saws me off because the other team is trying to kill me as well. Yeah, the sawed-off shotgun in this game is by far the most annoying weapon I've ever encountered in a video game. Because, I mean, like, people like to, like, when they defend the weapon, they say, oh, it has very slow reloads. It has a 3-second reload, 2.5 seconds with actives. It has 4 shots pretty much 4 shots when you spawn. What else? You have 4 shots, you shoot every 3 seconds, but what people fail to realize is that's their defense. Every time they defend the gun, that's the points that they claim, and they make it try to seem as if the sawed-off shotgun is a horrible weapon, when really it's very easy to get close to someone in this game. The sawed-off shotgun requires 0 to no skill to aim this weapon. Like, the spread is so ridiculously wide, as you've seen in my latest video, where it has a vertical spread as well. A vertical meaning that if I aim above someone's head or below someone's feet, I can still get a kill. So the spread is so ridiculously wide that it's a fire and forget. You just get close to someone, make sure they're on your screen, and you fire, you got yourself a kill. That is the reason why no one likes this weapon. In a game like Gears of War, where close-range quarter battles are so frequent, we don't want people running around with weapons that are just guaranteed a kill. The Gnasher is not guaranteed a kill. Even though it has 8 rounds per reload, it reloads very fast, it has high range, but the spread is so compact that it requires aiming skill to get a kill. That's the reason. That's my argument there. I don't want to be killed by a weapon where the guy wasn't even aiming at me. That just really frustrates me. I mean, if it's a power weapon like the boom shot, I understand that, because that's a weapon that you have to actually work for and pick up. So me getting killed by a power weapon where the guy wasn't even aiming at me, alright, it's alright, it's a power weapon. But if you spawn with this weapon and have the ability to do these things, the game is greatly unbalanced. The Retro Lancer, I've grown to adapt to that weapon. I mean, I can deal with the Retro. It's just that there'd be times where people just run around spraying it all over the place because they just can't use a shotgun. That's the only time that really aggravates me, but hopefully that's going to come to a minimum. But really, it hasn't really been much of a problem to me. But there will be some times in Wingmans where just a team would just run with just retros only. They're just running around the map spraying their retros because they have no natural skills. So as you can see right here, we're just waiting it out. The other teams are just really, they're camping, they're not moving. So eventually me and my buddy is like, you know what, let's rush the Griffins, let's just push them and just kill these guys, because we have no patience at all. Like, it's just that we don't have patience for campers, none of that. That's why we don't play Call of Duty or any of those camp games and all that. We play Halo a lot. Halo is another awesome game that we play. So when Anniversary comes out, expect some videos on that as well. So as you can see, we pretty much killed the Griffins. I don't know why they were camping. This is what I love about Gears of War. When you camp, you're not necessarily guaranteed a victory by doing so. In Call of Duty, you're really guaranteed the victory. But as you can see right there is an awesome example of teamwork. My teammate said, I'm gonna pick up the long shot, so throw a smoke there, and luckily I had a smoke, so I threw it over there. But as you can see right here now, another good example of teamwork is I'm gonna watch the flank. He's watching the far right, so I'm gonna watch the far left. He snipes him, so I shoot him down and get the down. This is perfect example of communication and teamwork in Wingman. This is so vital. Communication and teamwork is so vital in Wingman. It's not even funny. So as you can see, what we try to do, this is how we effectively take out teams. We always try to, we split up. This is a downside to doing so, because we split up. So one gets the far right, one gets the far left. So the chances of them escaping is very low. But the reason I was teabagging this guy, I think I've done it before in a previous round, is because he was talking hell of a lot of shit earlier, and he was using a sawed-off shotgun in previous matches. So thanks for watching, guys. This has pretty much been the end of the game. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them later.